Chris Coons, Tom Carper, Chris Van Hollen, and I are great friends. We share a lot together. The three of us here serve on the Foreign Relations Committee, so we believe in diplomacy. That's why we're using distilled spirits rather than weapons to solve this problem. But we're great friends. But on this issue of the Orange Crush, we have drawn a line in the sand. And we know which is the real Orange Crush for the beaches in Atlantic coast. And that's, of course, the Maryland original Orange Crush created in Ocean City, Maryland. So we're looking forward to this discussion and debate. So Senator Coons, I'm the chairman of this committee. I'll give you 30 seconds.
Chairman Cardin, thank you so much for the grace and the opportunity to meet you yet again. All of us know that something that is wonderful when invented can be improved. Anybody here ever been to Dewey Beach? Never been? I will confess to having tossed back an Orange Crush or two in Ocean City in my youth, but having enjoyed its perfection as widely distributed at the, say it with me, the best Orange Crushes in America, and now the state drink of the state of Delaware, or as we would call it, Northern Maryland. So we share a peninsula, we share a history, we share a hope, we share a yearning, we share a memory, and today we will not share victory because we will have the best Orange Crush. Thank you to Chris Van Hollen and to Ben Cardin for being great partners. I am just talking until Tom Carper can show up, because otherwise I am for sure going to lose. Thank you to my staff who have once again talked me into an unexpected opportunity of public embarrassment. And I assume that I have a second who's going to chug whatever it is I make. Is that true? Is that true? Anybody here have Scrapple vodka? Nobody? Thank you. We actually manufacture Scrapple flavored vodka in Delaware.
We'll give you credit for that, but not the Orange Crush.
It has not found the wide adoption that I had initially assumed it would. So here we stand on the field of battle to join in the question, original or improved? Ladies and gentlemen, let's have at it. Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
And as they say at Harborside, often imitated, never duplicated.
But daily improved in Delaware. So
I want to introduce our two judges that are truly independent judges. Not that Chris Van Hollen is not independent. He is absolutely independent here. He knows the truth, so he'll be fine. But Emily Heil, who is from the Washington Post, and was the first to report the theft by Delaware. So thank you very much. Well, I'm just improving upon your article that you wrote on that. And Jessica Sidman, who has really written a lot about Orange Crush at the Washingtonian. And we thank him because I understand in a busy day at Harborside, they'll sell as many as 1,000 Orange and Crushes. So thank you for the publicity you've given. It's helped our economy in the state of Maryland, and by the way, also in the state of Delaware. So we thank our two judges for being here. The way we're going to do this, we're going to excuse our judges while we make the Orange Crushes because we don't want you to know the secrets that we're going forward. We want this to be, well, maybe objective. We'll see. But we want this to be objective. So we'll let you have the ante room, and we're going to get to work to make you delicious Orange Crushes and imitation Orange Crushes. Oh, wait a minute. My second wants to give me some advice before I get started. After all,
No, I just want to say, I heard our good friend, I appreciate Senator Coons referring to Delaware as Northern Maryland, and I move that we rename the state of Delaware Northern Maryland right now. The only thing I will say...
Some of you may know I lived in Maryland before I moved to Delaware, thus the inside joke about my divided loyalty.
So, but we were looking at the, history of the ratification of the Constitution, and after you decided to steal the Orange Crush, and our review suggests that maybe it was Maryland, after all, that was the first state. We just may want to put that in resolution. I'm looking forward to the test here.
No, that's actual fighting words. It's on our flag that we're the first state, because, we need it. Judges,
I think I have to go up this one.
So we can't see it.
bottle, a couple shattered ones, like long, yeah, food, long floor. That's the trick. Oh, oh. That's a demerit.
How's it looking, Chris?
Yeah.
How's it looking?
Looks good, doesn't it?
I don't know.
Ben opened up with a good heavy pour.
Yeah. More heavy.
Maddie must have said that.
Is Crush your go-to drink? Is it your go-to? What's your go-to? Okay, but have you had one at Starport? Okay. Have you had the skinny one at Starport? So good. I was going to look for that, and I will grab you both. National.
All right, this is your turn.
Love it. That's such a fun thing to.
All right, so white.
Excuse me. We're not finished yet. I mean, there's a 10-minute limit. You got like 2 more minutes left. Can you help? What do you think?
You got a winner. All right, so.
All right.
You get to grade on presentations.
So you drudge anyway you want to go.
I'm good.
Do that, you're talking. And push that button down, you're talking. Push the one button. We want to hear your conversation.
Okay. I gotta see that.
Okay, first impression, it feels like this is a Top Chef challenge where one chef didn't finish plating the dish.
What'd you say?
Sorry.
I do have to say I appreciate a garnish. I like a garnish. So there's that.
I'm sorry.
I like a garnish, and the sample has the garnish.
Well, I haven't even tasted this yet, and I hope my senior senator didn't let Maryland down. But you know, the presentation here is kind of, you know, it's obviously gets. But I haven't tasted it yet.
We're tasting?
Where's Tom? Can I finish the whole thing? No.
Refreshing.
Why do I have two glasses? Why is one of them like halfway full? Oh, I got it. You know, thank you. I'm a recovering governor. We used to have competition. When I was governor of Delaware, we used to compete with Maryland on who had the cleanest beaches, who was the best place to incorporate in, had the cleanest water, who had the best state parks, the best national park, and all that stuff. I never imagined we'd be competing on this field today. This field of dreams. When I go home tonight, I go home every night to Delaware. My wife always says when I walk through there, well, what did you do today? Really? We're paying you for this? And I say, only if we win. We only get paid if we win. So, Chris, I'll try not to let you down, bud.
Now, you all can use whatever standards you want to use. You can meet and discuss. You try to reach an unanimous judgment,
Or do we just vote?
you just vote.
Okay.
Whatever way you want to do it.
I think this one seems a little. Well, it's hard to drink without a straw, honestly. I think crushes. Generally, I prefer not to drink cocktails from a straw, but I feel like a crush. You're out on the boat. I don't know. A little harder without a straw. Yeah, try each one.
And then pick one.
I will say I think they are very close in flavor. There's very little, difference. I will give this one some points for being a little fizzier. It's called the crush. I feel like you got to be able to crush it, right? You want that easy drinking experience. But this one has a nice orange flavor. So this one's like more on the orange side. This one's more on the crush side.
Agreed. This is a little bit more. This is a little lighter. I think this one's a little like stronger orange flavor, a little more concentrated. Different contexts. I was going to say, and this one is a little boozier, I think. Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Should we discuss?
Well, whatever.
Okay, wait, here, I'm going to turn off.
I mean, well, you got to give an overall grade, right, for presentation and taste.
This is my favorite.
Me too.
Yeah.
Tom?
I'm a centrist, and I like them both. You're putting me in a tough position. I think bipartisan solutions are lasting solutions. I don't know about these when it comes to Orange Crush, though.
Well, I'm going to let one of the other judges here now announce the official results. But let me just say, I think I'm hoping the consensus will prove where the original Orange Crush is from.
Okay, so I think this was tough because they're both really good and similar, but I think we've got three votes for this sample.
So, is that you? All right, cheers.
Sorry, Senator.
Maryland's honor has been upheld.
Yes, indeed.
And look,
I will note for those of you looking for a good time this summer, the unanimous consensus of the judges was that the stronger, more orangey, better for you to get fired up with version was delivered by Delaware.
but I must tell you, you'll get more for your dollar in Ocean City because we give a much larger drink than Delaware gives. Look, this is all really in good fun, but we take our Orange Crush creation in Ocean City pretty seriously. And look, I go all around the country and they serve me Maryland crab cakes. They're not Maryland crab cakes, but at least they have the dignity of saying they're Maryland crab cakes. So from now on, I would hope Delaware, you could be your state drink, but please call it the Ocean City, Maryland Orange Crush.
And we will continue to call it the improved OG Orange Crush.
And to make this official, I've got a proclamation from Governor Wes Moore. And as you know, Governor Moore would only tell the truth. So it's from the Governor of the State of Maryland, Orange Crush, the official Maryland drink summer 2024. The Orange Crush was invented in Ocean City, Maryland in 1995 at Harborside Bar and Grill on a cold winter night. And whereas some of Ocean City's finest bartenders mixed together orange vodka, triple sec, we're giving away the secret recipe here, fresh orange juice, and lemon lime soda to create the very first Orange Crush. And the authentic Orange Crush is Maryland's tradition and pairs well with Maryland's world-famous steamed crabs, boardwalk and family-friendly beaches, and whereas Maryland benefited from $19.4 billion in 2023 visitor spending in Ocean City, Maryland through enhanced quality of life and community development, and whereas the iconic Orange Crush is the summer delight that we in Maryland claim as our own, now there I, Wes Moore, Governor of the State of Maryland, do hereby proclaim the Orange Crush as the official Maryland drink of summer, and do commend this observance to all of our citizens in Maryland and Delaware. I'm going to present this. Let me present it to Chris and Lloyd.
In the House of Representatives of Delaware, an act to amend Title 29 of the Delaware Code. Whereas the Orange Crush has been made famous and become synonymous with Dewey Beach, Delaware. Whereas the starboard of Dewey Beach, Delaware perfected the Orange Crush, no matter its original origin, and serves the most Orange Crush cocktails of any bar on the East Coast every summer, whereas it is a highball containing an aforementioned recipe, identical, I might add. Yada, yada, yada. See thereafter, the Orange Crush is the official cocktail of Delaware.
Before we take this picture, let me just say, we'll be back.